What's up, everybody? Little X Rips here. Yesterday we made a video that hasn't been uploaded yet on us using our scanner that we got yesterday. So scanner finally came in, but we were going from scanning to uploading onto card uploader and then posting on eBay. I'm glad the video didn't go up yet because there's actually a step in between that I didn't know that I learned about this morning. So definitely stop before you want to do this. And just make sure you have all of this situated before you do what I did, and having to, I guess, just, you know, learn from your mistakes. I'd hate for you guys to make the same mistakes that I've made. So we're gonna get into that right now. So what we did was we uploaded on eBay. Okay, so what nobody has, at least I've watched countless amounts of videos about reselling on both eBay and TCG, and nobody has touched on this subject. So I think it's an important subject to touch on because people need to know before what ends up happening to them happens to me. Okay, so basically we're gonna go into our account settings here. So I have a store on eBay. I'm not sure how many listings you get if you don't have a store on eBay. I think you get significantly less, and I think there's also a cap. So if you're just using your own personal account and you don't want to make an eBay store, then go ahead and do the research that I'm about to show you here. But anyway, so this is my store, right? My subscription that I pay on eBay is $7.95 a month. You know what I'm saying? $7.95. So I pay monthly because I don't know, you know, maybe some months I don't want to upload, or I don't want to, you know, I have a lot of inventory. I've ran out of bulk. Sometimes bulk's hard to get, but I pay for the $7.95 one, and that's probably, I mean, in the beginning, like I said, I've only started this about 3 weeks ago, so I didn't really know exactly what was going on. But so you have your pricing here and then your fees, right? So you see where this says free fixed price insertions. So at my plan, I get 200 free fixed price insertions. Right? That means I get 250 free listings before I start having to pay for listings. Right? So additional fixed price insertions cost me 30 cents. Okay. And so I'm at the starter, and this is the, you know, basic, premium, and so on. Right? So you get 1,000, 10,000, depending on how big your business is or how much cards you're trying to upload and move. You're definitely going to make sure that you have the right one. I'll show you exactly why you want the right one. So basically, the more you pay, the more insertions you get per month, the less you pay per additional insertion. And the additional insertions are per listing, right? So basically 30 cents per listing, 50 cents per listing, and then these are like the benefits and whatnot. I think having a store is a lot better than being on your own personal, because you can set parameters that you wouldn't have the option to do if you were just doing a personal account. So it tells you here, right? I didn't read any of this when I started it. Like, this was a couple of weeks ago. Like I said, I was just like, hey, you know, we'll start off with a little store. I know I can have a little more things I could do with having a starter store. But what ends up happening is when the scanner came in last night, I didn't take into consideration any of these things. So basically, we're going to go back to our account settings here. Oh, sorry, we're going to go to selling. I could go here, seller dashboard. Right? So here's our seller dashboard. And then you go to your seller account, right? So you see where it says charge $294.84. So basically what had happened was last night I went a little crazy on the uploads. And then when I logged onto my eBay account this morning to check some things, I was like negative, like $340. I think the 5112 is the money that they're holding, so it didn't charge me the entirety of it. It was like negative 3 something. They charged me the negative, like almost $300 basically, because I listed so many items and they were over my insertion rate, right? So if we go into my listings, we can see now how many active listings I have. Like I said, I went wild last night. I have 1,551 listings with 2,075 items in our inventory right now for eBay. So I just wanted to make sure everybody knows, right, that before you go crazy and start listing a bunch of things, yeah, I know you get a shiny new scanner and you're over here trying to, I don't know, use your scanner to how you bought it to use it, and you know, you pay for the card uploaders $9.99 a month for unlimited scans, and you're just, you know, copy pasting, sending stuff up, listing things. That you take into consideration that you have this set up first. Because if I knew, right, if I had realized, or if I had understood or had read that that's how that worked, I obviously for this month, because I had so much bulk that needed to go up, because I had bought so much bulk and this is the initial start of my business, I would have gotten the 70, what is it, 70, like $80 plan, right, for this month, because you get up to 10,000 listings. I mean, I would have hoped that eBay would have, you know, gave you a little warning, like, hey, you sure you want to do this? You're going to use up all your stuff and it's going to cost you more. We recommend that you upgrade. But obviously their business, they're gonna, it's the small things. They don't really care about stuff like that. They're just gonna charge you. So I did contact eBay customer service this morning when I did realize it was messed up. So hopefully they said they're gonna send it to a different department and see if I can get a credit. But it was weird because I was negative 3 something. I called them and was like, hey, I didn't know, like, this is how it worked. Is there any way I could just, let's say, you guys wipe it for me and then I can just upgrade to the $75 one for this month, because that makes more sense. Why would I pay $300 when I could just pay $75? And they said, okay, we're gonna switch you to a different department. You have to wait 24 to 48 hours to get a response. And then shortly after, about 10 minutes, that's when my account was charged to bring the balance to 0. But if they don't refund me, it's a learning experience for me, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I do have a lot of listings posted now, so hopefully some of those can move, and then we'll have our, you know, we'll make our money back for all the listings that we went over. But yeah, I'm just making this video to make sure that everybody kind of understands how all of this works, because like I said, I made the mistake and I wouldn't want anybody else to make the mistake. Because I mean, yeah, I had the money to pay for all these listing fees that they charged me, but not everybody has, you know. Some people are like, I'm gonna sell a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm paying my $8 a month. I should be okay, because Google gives you a limit of how many items you can list based on what kind of seller you are, right? So you get 2 different numbers. You get number 1, which is, I believe I have 5,000 listings a month and 50,000 in listing, like, for the total price, right? Or that purchased price. And then you can upgrade. I've seen some people are at like 75,000 a month, right? And I would assume like 750,000 for max amount you can make off of eBay in that month. But that number is a lot different from how many you can post for free. So make sure you guys have that set up before you decide to go crazy. We're gonna post this video first, and then when we're done editing it, if I have time, we're gonna post the other video. But yeah, that's all we're doing today. Today is gonna be consisting of making sure my eBay page is all good, set and clean. I'm making sure I don't have any double listings, and I'm gonna be working on thumbnails today. So, but yeah, I want you guys to have a wonderful day. I hope if you guys ripped any packs, because I know Ascended Heroes, their booster bundle comes out, I believe it's supposed to be tomorrow, but some people got it today, and some people apparently got it yesterday. Well, yeah. Have a great day. Catch y'all later. Aloha.